Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to my Fallout 4 Mod Spotlight series, where today we are having a look at the Remote Explosives mod, which is being made by user Fading Signal, and what this glorious little piece of work looks to add into the game is a series of explosive devices which you can place in the world to then manually detonate at your heart's content. And oh my, I cannot tell you how much I love this mod, as of course, first and foremost, who doesn't love new, fun explosives in the game? It's just a glorious thing to have. But of course, on a more serious note, even though we do have grenades and mines, etc., there's just something that's so beautifully tactical about a triggerable explosive. You can put it anywhere in the world you like and wait to the precise time that you decide as to when to detonate it. And that just opens up so many great ambushing opportunities on the enemy. And of course, not only can you just set one explosive, but you can frankly set as many as you like in the world. And then, when you do choose to set them off, pull out your detonator item to detonate them, and it will set off all the explosives within a roughly, I believe it is an 8,000 unit radius around you. And so, for instance, I set up several explosives for demonstration purposes about 10 minutes ago before getting everything set for the episode, and it's been 10 minutes, which is quite a long time in-game, and yet they should all still be there for me to now detonate when I choose, which of course is right now. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's a wonderful, wonderful thing. And it's a beautiful testament as well to the longevity of these things standing on the ground. As I said, 10 minutes ago I set those. So, you know, you can really plan out an elaborate ambush and take your time with it, which is a great thing. As how it essentially works, just a quick little overview of it. If we pull out our inventory here real quick, what you have is the explosive items, of which we have 3 different explosives: a C4 explosive, an improvised explosive, and a pulse charge. And these function similarly to grenades or mines. You click it and then you just throw them out into the world. You can throw as many as you want. And when you want to detonate them, you pull out the detonator, which roughly counts as a pistol item in the game world. So you pull that out, trigger it, and everything goes boom. Now, as for how you get your hands on these lovely things is, well, at about level 10, you will start finding improvised explosives around the world. And you'll start with this because it is the lowest damage of the 3, and you'll start to find these on enemies, in loot containers, in shops, and of course you can also build them at a chemistry crafting station, which is very, very handy. Now, they do actually require quite a lot of materials to build and a fair few skills as well, but I think that's quite good as a balancing act, frankly, because these things, oh boy, they are powerful. So again, at level 10, you'll find the improvised explosives, and I do find it interesting that it does include them in loot containers and even on enemies in place of their usual grenades that some of them might have. Now, thankfully for you, the enemy doesn't know how to use these things, but they'll just be there sitting on their inventory. Now, once you reach level 18, you will start to see the pulse charge and the C4 explosive charge. Again, same places on enemies, in loot containers, in stores, and of course you can craft them at the chemistry station. And that is a wonderful thing. And I do like that it is that kind of 2-tiered system, because again, the C4 is quite powerful, as you can see right there. 265 damage, the pulse charge at 225 being the middle ground, and the improvised explosive at 185. Now let's actually go and look at the chemistry station on how you do build these things, and you can also build the detonator here as well, and you're going to find everything in mines. And let's go to the detonator here first, which, as you can see, does require Demolition Expert 2, and then look at all of these requirements. You need adhesive, aluminum, circuitry, copper, fiber optics, plastic, screws, and steel to build this thing. So it requires quite a bit for you to create, which again I see as a very good balancing act so that it's not too powerful in-game. Now, as for the explosives, we have the C4 explosive right here, again requiring rank 2 in Demolition Expert, as well as, again, a lot of freaking materials. Oh boy, you are going to require a lot to build these, but like I said, you can find them out in the world and even in stores. Now, down we go to the Improvised Explosive, which of course doesn't require quite as much on the material front, but still a fair amount considering its lower end damage. And then finally, the Pulse Charge, the middle child of the explosives, and of course, being electrical damage, very, very useful against robots. Though, yeah, they're useful against people too. I'm currently at half health after, getting caught in the blast of experimenting with one of these. But yes, there we go. A lot of various materials again to build these. But once more, a beautiful balancing act. So it's very cool that we can create all of them in here, or of course buy them or find them in the world. So let's now take a look at how they all function individually. So let's, I don't know why I'm running over there. We can just as easily run over this way. And we'll start with, of course, the easiest and cheapest of them all, the Improvised Explosive, which we just throw like a normal grenade. That's the wrong button, that's to go hiding. There we go. It throws it out into the world, and as you can see, is on our grenade count. And then we just pull out our detonator, and kaboom! There we go, and again, that's roughly 185 damage, so would do quite a lot to an enemy. Now again, let's go to the Pulse Charge, the middle child, and let's use the right button this time. There we go, lovely. Back up and dog meat, get away or you're gonna get hurt badly. And trigger. Beautiful, beautiful. I do love that Pulse Charge effect. Always fun. And then finally, the most powerful, the C4 explosive. If we just drop that, there we go, and back the crap up. Alrighty. And explode. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Now, as for how they all look, as they are custom models, let's pop these down. So we got the C4. Beautiful looking. Very nice. Then we, of course, have the Pulse Charge. Let's take a look at that lovely thing. There we go. A lot more electronics on that. And finally, the Improvised Explosive. Now, once more, we can, just to remind you, we can set out as many of these as we like in whatever arrangement we like. You can go up and disarm them if you don't feel like having it anymore. But overall, once they are set on the ground, oh god, run away, run away, run away, we can just set them off to our heart's content. Oh yeah, that's a beautiful, beautiful thing. So, of course, well, we have to do what we always do on these episodes, and that is kill this mongrel dog over here, and I'm going to try and somehow do it with an Improvised Explosive. I'm not entirely sure how this is going to go, frankly. I haven't tried this yet, and he's not exactly, you know, an ambushable enemy. So let's chuck that. All right, I think he's onto me. Come on, boy. Come on, come and attack me, please. He is not catching me. I'm hidden. Perhaps I should have brought a gun to shoot him and get his attention. Hi, dog. Come on, I just want to get your attention real quick so I can explode you. Oh, Jesus! I accidentally clicked. Wrong thing to do! Alright, let's try this again. The dog now is on to us, kind of. No, he's on to dog meat. Dog meat! Over.
Dog meat!
Over here. Lure him this way. And wait for it, wait for it. There we go. It didn't kill the dog. Alright, dog meat, hold him here. You're being sacrificed. Well, it did a lot of damage. There we go, and dog meat finished him off. Now remember, that is, of course, the Improvised Explosive, so it is the weakest of all of them. I probably should have used the C4. That probably would have gone a heck of a lot better. But, oh well, we did get the dog in the end. Oh, I figured that would go weird. I mean, gun's one thing, and trying to kill a dog with throwing mines on the ground is another thing. But yes, a wonderful mod that I have been having just so much fun with. I mean, it's just hilariously fun to just set up these explosives all around the place at an enemy base. You can even spend time, because they do exist in the world for so long, you can spend like 20-30 minutes just secretly sneaking around an enemy base and putting explosives anywhere in the world to then detonate and kill everyone. And of course, you can also Oh boy, this is probably going to be a bad idea, but you can actually sneak them into other people's inventory and still trigger them. Let's try and do this with Sturgis here. Haha! Which actually, technically, I could just put one in there anyways, because I have access to his inventory. But there we go. And kaboom! Uh-oh, it's not exploding. I think since he caught me, it didn't go in. But yes, if you don't get caught, you can reverse pickpocket into an enemy's inventory and then make them explode, which is always fun. Now, I don't have God mode turned on, and my whole settlement's trying to kill me, so that's gonna be it for today, folks. I hope you all have enjoyed. And, of course, that you do come back for the next episode when we will hopefully be looking at yet another wonderful mod. But until that time, thank you for watching, my friends, and as always, oh, what the hell, it'll go out with a bang. Have a good one. It didn't kill me. Fair enough. All right, later, folks.